Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Backpage Fails and Funnies, the program that celebrates everything in sport except the result. Now we've got plenty to get through tonight, including coaching calamities and some classic commentary moments. But first, the beauty of a try being scored, players planting the ball over the stripe after a spectacular build-up. But let's be honest, a perverse bit of our nature also enjoys the opposite, when the try is butchered at the last moment. So let's light the fuse on our top 10 bombed tries. No matter how great the build-up, how brilliant the individual effort, there's no satisfaction without a happy ending.
Amy Lee Murphy-Crowe, who's going to gas them and score a sensational try at the SFS. No! Oh, no! Amy Lee, you got it on it. It was going to be one for the sizzle reel, and instead it's going straight to the bloopers.
Some players don't need anyone's help, they can blow it all by themselves. Sonny Bill Williams, the complete athlete, total professional, grace in all he does.
Just slow. He's on the dead ball line. That's not try.
Oh, boy. Sometimes people just want to take things one step too far.
Whoa, no! You're kidding me.
Tried to pass to a player on the inside and geared up, and he's lost it cold. That is a meat pie. That's one that's gone big.
What about this?
This is the try that takes Japan. Oh, my goodness me. Every commentator's cursed. It's happened before, it'll happen again.
Trent Barrett finds a hole to sneak through and ends up looking for a deeper one to hide in.
Gives it to Barrett. The decoy, he's put the arm to the fence, and then Barrett drops the ball over the line. I can't believe what I saw.
Now here we have that beautiful moment when premature celebration meets bombed try.
Freddie Barnes a kiss and the score. Oh, he's dropped it. No, he's kissed and dropped it. Oh, no, he's missed the try, has he? Maxi Medar was in there to disrupt.
He wants that dead ball area to open up and swallow him whole.
Here's a spectacular passage of attacking play. It deserves a spectacular finish. Just not this one.
Can't make the tackle inside, it comes anyway. Oh, Legisimo, what have you done there?
Look at the celebration. Oh! He loses the ball before he reaches the try line. He's celebrating the most tragic of tangos from that Argentinian back rower.
In Samoa, it's all about the spirit of sharing, offering this certain try to a teammate who happens to be in front of you.
Forward pass. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Forward pass, no try. It's a simple game.
No.
And how could we ever beat Max Mannix, Belmore Oval, 1984?
Running over more of a pass. He's got support. He's found Mannix. Mannix is flying. He's racing over inside the 22 line. And it's a try. Oh, he's dropped it. Oh, how embarrassing. Well, I can't believe it. He must be almost crying, the youngster. How in the name of heaven could he do that?
Yeah, great call from a young Ray Warren there. Now, the role of the sports commentator is simple in theory, call the game, educating and exciting us along the way. But occasionally they show off their superhuman powers, and what they say can actually affect the outcome of the game. Yeah, that's right. I'm talking about the dreaded commentator's curse. And here are some of the best.
An excellent temperament. Doesn't seem to get overly affected by either winning big matches or losing situations. just as I say that, on cue. That's the first time I've ever seen her do that.
4-point game. Storm still to drop a ball. And, oh, please! No! I'm out of here. I'm off to the airport. You're kidding me.
And Anderson hasn't missed in 2 years.
So that's a pretty good bet if you say, do you think Gary Anderson will make this field goal? The answer should probably be yes.
39 yards away. And it's not good.
Sam Gray played 20 games last year for Port Adelaide. His form did drop away a bit towards the end of the year, but I think most people would say he's an AFL player. And he, oh, wow. Well, just as I spoke, it wasn't quite an AFL standard kick. Maybe the nerves got the better of him.
Do a bit of commentary if you like. Teddy, you're about to see a goal here from Gary Rowan. Talk us through it, Ted.
Well, I pumped him up. I said he's a great kick, so that's why he should be in the forward line. Straight through the middle.
Oh, Ted. There you go.
You're a natural, Ted. We do that on a weekly basis. He's just speared that one into the right post.
He moves to 97. Never been out in the 90s.
Mark, sorry. What did you say there? You say he's never been out in the 90s.
Test match, he's never been out in the 90s. He's gone! He's gone! Unbelievable! 97. Bounce and a perfect line from Dale Steyn. And Hashim Amla finished the job. Disbelief everywhere, not least in this room.
Well, we've seen two of his favourite areas. He's a very strong back foot player. If you bang the ball in short, even if you're Gillespie or McGrath, you tend to get punished.
Unless, of course, he clubs it straight to cover.
Well, that's in the air. Is this going to be caught? I think it might be. Bevan doesn't drop him. Oh, yes, he does. He dropped the thing. Well, he really looked as if he had that covered, and then it just popped out.
Inside the final furlong, Fallen Leaf. Fallen Leaf is sharp in victory. No antics of any kind except speed, and there we go with the antics.
He could not hit it for 6 out to the mid-wicket with 3 hits.
He would need a driver and a pitching wedge to get
No, I reckon driver, 3-iron, pitching wedge.
He might need a driver in a car.
He struck it nice again.
Swing and a miss for Davey Warner early in his commentary career. All right, football or soccer gets a very bad rap when we talk about diving, the art of feigning injury to win a penalty. But it's not alone. In fact, it's so popular, we've had to shuffle our top 10 into categories to squeeze them in. It seems the only sport that doesn't feature diving is, well, diving. Here's our top 10. And we begin with coaches who naturally have great technique, theatrically grab the throat and fall like a sack of Should we move on to the next one? Referees can get as good as they give, and Paul Alcott milked this for all it's worth. Turns out it was worth an 11-game suspension for Paolo Di Canio. Even the big white lab coats couldn't protect the AFL umpires.
And umpire Stevens is down. Goal umpire Stevens is down. We'll wait for his decision. I think it's a goal.
It's not over yet. He's down again. But he still gets the job done.
And he signals a goal.
Then there are the headbutt dives. Can't imagine how he'd react if he got a kiss from his wife. What about the synchronised head touch and collapse? 10s from everyone except the Russian judge. In basketball, they call them flops. Looks like the invisible man is running amok here. This guy copped a whole lot of nothing as well. Loses his feet and his dignity. From our I'm seriously injured but it hardly touched me department, little known fact, if you hit your forearm, it can burst your eardrum and break your nose. Thanks, Rivaldo. Something brushes something there, leaving him in agony. Cut this guy's hair and he screams. Apparently yellow card worthy though. It's hard to overstate just how much an ear flick can hurt. Right up there with the wedgie and the dead leg. There's diving in boxing too, although it's to lose the fight. Here's Paul Briggs showing how it's done against Danny Green.
No, I don't think it even hit him.
Crowd looking at the big screen here.
Didn't make Danny happy. He was more in the mood for a fight after the fight.
All right, just chill out. No one's as up as me. Believe me. Not one person is as me.
What about the kids? All this diving at the highest level can start to rub off on them. This cunning boy showing diving exploits beyond his years. And there's this little guy learning the craft of the delayed reaction very early. Now for the self-inflicted fake injuries, like pretending to be hurt after trying to kick an opponent. Occasionally, you have to take matters into your own hands and hurt yourself, even if you use the other bloke's arm to get the job done. It's hard to describe this next move. Not a flop. Let's call it the dying fish flap. Injury may be genuine, but the method of attracting the ref's attention is just disturbing. I'm not a doctor, but my advice would be if you think your leg is broken, try to keep it as still as possible. This is the delayed dying fish flap. He goes hard once he goes.
I'm not quite sure what Visor's doing there. Oh, now it's getting a little bit feisty.
And number one is a close cousin to the fish flap, the exaggerated roll. The great Besart Berisha was a fine exponent. He had a strong wind behind him that day. But another who does a great impression of a tumbleweed, of course, is Neymar. His 2018 World Cup antics turning him into the king of the meme. On a roll. Stay with us. We've still got plenty more to come, including the coaches who are left red-faced, parents who set a bad example, and the fireworks that backfired. Welcome back to Fails and Funnies. Thanks for letting us into your well-sanitised homes. Now, let's turn our attention to coaches. They're important mentors, but they also know how to humiliate. They can blow up, rant and pinpoint a player's smallest mistake. But sometimes the karma police decide to turn it all around. Here are our top 10 humiliated coaches. If it's not bad enough being sent from the sideline, how about taking a kick at a ball in the tunnel and winding up on your Armani duds? The look on the face of the bloke nearest the camera says it all. A win, all is good, until an over-enthusiastic wave dislocates the shoulder of this coach in Argentina. Let's find that celebration sling. No fist pump issues for the coach of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Look, Mum, no hands. And down I go. The assistant decides to leave the hot coffee right there where the coach can't miss it. And he doesn't.
Scolds himself with the coffee that he placed down there before him.
Now, a double dose of Jose Mourinho tumbles. First, the little leap over the velvet rope. Lucky that guy was there to help. Jose gets it right this time, though. Drops the puck perfectly. It was the turning back to shake hands that got him. Here's how not to dispose of balloons around Sir Alex Ferguson. The sound effect may be ours. The beautiful momentum of the high bar, but a trick of timing for the coach.
Oh, just
Missed the mat by that much. Fist bumps for all from the late, great Kobe Bryant, except for Coach Phil Jackson. Just wiping my cheeks with my fist, nothing to see here. Leipzig coach Ralf Rangnick avoids the beer shower until that hamstring goes ping, and he cops the beer for good measure. Worth it for winning promotion to the Bundesliga. As a child, Phil Gould never lost at musical chairs. Laurie Daly, on the other hand, the Origin then assistant coach decides if he just hovers, no one will notice. Laurie Daly, one of the world's nicest blokes. Time now, though, to talk about parenthood, one of the great joys of life. Hello, homeschoolers. It's a huge responsibility, and this is never more apparent than when you take the kids to the game. You need to set an example and make sure they're behaving themselves. But it's easier said than done, as these parents can attest. We begin at the baseball. Check out the dad on the hill pushing his kid in the toy wagon. Forget the kid, get the ball.
Check this out.
Look at the cart, folks.
He left the kid in the cart.
There he goes, Dad.
Hey, pick him up. The kid's flopping out of the cart. He's over the fence. At least you got that ball.
This dad also had that impossible choice, the ball or the kid.
Oh, my goodness. He lost the kid and the ball. Watch the kid. Get out of here, Dad.
The real skill is being able to juggle both, but don't expect mum to be impressed.
That goes for the ball, holding the baby. He got the ball, hangs onto the baby. The mom takes the baby. You are not qualified to hold the baby anymore.
This countdown isn't bad parents, just bad dads. Oh, hang on. Thankfully, mum's laser-sharp maternal instincts kicked in, unlike the boys with the beers. I think she's got this. Here's another nomination for Father of the Year. You stay at home and rest, darling. I'll take the kids to the cricket.
And a young fella gets it in the mush.
Hey, Dad, you're supposed to protect the kids.
Some dads are so inattentive, they need saving themselves.
Just take a look at the catch by this young fan right here. Saved my dad.
Dad was looking at a pretty girl, hit him right in the side of the head almost.
I stuck my glove out, caught it, while my dad wasn't looking.
It's important parents teach their kids the rules of spectating, like don't enter the field of play.
Running away towards the square leg boundary, won't quite make it, and the young kids come on the ground. Oh, how bad. That really is disgraceful on the part of that young man, and obviously getting a rollicking from his father there. A very silly thing to do.
Take a look at the dad in the background of this video as the obsession with catching the ball strikes yet again. No one listened to a word of that interview.
Everyone's enjoying just how.
Gotta love local park footy. Anything can happen. Luckily for this toddler in Victoria, one of the players came to the rescue. And number one, parenting gone bad. Anyone seen little Johnny? Well, before he became the greatest Grand Slam winner in men's tennis, Roger Federer was a humble ball boy. Now, I'm sure it taught him some valuable lessons on the road to becoming a champion because, as you'll see from our next countdown, being a ball kid certainly throws up its share of challenges. One of the basic rules of ball boying is don't touch the ball while it's still in play.
Oh, the little fella picked up the ball. Oh, look at this, boy.
He had no business, absolutely no business. Quite clearly, he's got no idea.
There was a similar incident in South Africa, but it's hard to knock the commitment of this little guy.
Running away, fast outfield, Mohammed Afra. Oh, goodness me. That's the long and short of it. A bit of over-eagerness from the shorter.
Mom, I just saw a giant.
It's important to be discreet. Don't draw attention to yourself.
It's double figures for the Spaniard.
Timing is also vital.
Oh, no.
Oh, got the ball, kid, no. Oh.
At the rugby, a misdirected throw can even earn you a yellow card.
I don't know what that young man's name is, but you're now famous, my son.
One of the important rules all ball kids should abide by is thou shalt not kill.
Both problems here. Moths that like to come out at night.
Could be here all night trying to chase that off. Oh no. That didn't really end up as well as it might.
One of the ball boys' worst enemies is the serve. And when they're trained to keep their hands behind their backs, accidents like this at the Australian Open are bound to happen. Tim Cahill's goal celebration is legendary. Headed home and head for the corner post to swing a few punches. Only this ball kid was having none of it. What's more, it wasn't a spur-of-the-moment thing.
One of my mates and me, we had a plan that we would, if he scored, and he would run over the corner and lift it out of the corner.
And do you think Tim Cahill found it kind of funny?
Yeah.
Niggling tactics are one thing, stopping goals is another. But that didn't stop this ball boy turned goalkeeper in Brazil. And to finish tonight, best to get your safety goggles ready. Pyrotechnics have become a part of the game day experience of late, but as you'll see from our next countdown, you can sometimes get too much bang for your buck. In Greece, organisers don't need expensive fireworks to set the scene. Instead, the fans ignite flares to literally light up the stadium. And this was just the semi-final of a Greek Cup game. The Big Bash loves fireworks.
In the air, is it enough?
Rob Quiney, not so much.
It is just enough. So 6 runs and off. He's been shot.
Just got there, and then off it goes.
When playing in the Caribbean Premier League, it's advisable to have your helmet on as you enter the ground. They were told to expect fireworks in the Sharks Bulls derby in South Africa a few years ago. It takes more than explosive-level fireworks to scare the All Blacks. While this pre-match explosion certainly provided extra intimidation to the haka, it also left a crater in the field. Aaron Finch knows retrieving the ball can be a dangerous business these days.
Oh no, the timing all wrong. I think he was hoping that it might have already happened.
I'm going to send that thing rocketing over the water, and it'll be a thing of beauty, like my golf swing. When fans bring the fireworks, it can get very interesting. Fatty Borton didn't see this one coming.
Bowler choice.
number one isn't really sport, but we just had to give the loaded dog our top slot. So that's it for us for tonight. More classic countdowns for you next week. We'll see you then.
This has been a Fox Sports production.